Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Faction Growth Series. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 6. 02285 in our empire. Liberty Prime, the Glow. We are the Commonwealth of the Glow. Just a little fun with Fallout references this time around. And we jumped over our neighbors here and started acquiring all of this. And we found out that it all goes over here to a very nice choke point at Vermilion. So I'm very excited about that.
Incoming transmission.
Which is very cool. The problem is going to be getting it back. Once we get it developed, getting the trade back to here. Now, that's not to say that there won't be some way through this L gate in this gateway later on, although we'll probably be better off with our own gateway directly over here. So that's a concern for kind of down the road. But the Jessenics want a defensive pact. We're going to decline. What I really want is federations. I don't want defensive pacts. I don't want to be drawn into whatever war they might get themselves in over here. Now clearly there's the Great Inari Empires over there, and they have nine planets. Wow. So that's kind of a problem. This is the Jessenics, and they're 15. Wow, they're pretty big, aren't they? It would probably be more advantageous for us to be in a defensive pact with them. Form Federation. Acceptance is -47. You know, I will form a defensive pact with those guys. Nobody's going to go to war with me. This might help us get to a Federation faster. Hold on, let's see. They're a Megacorp, though. Peaceful traders. Pacifists, xenophile, authoritarian. Well, trading posts and free traders. They like trading. They're branch office guys. That's interesting. They're a mega corporation. Not sure. Syncretic evolution. Second species forms an integral part of this civilization. Yeah, I'm just going to hang out with that for a while. They're really big, though. I'd kind of like them to be on my good side. Let's see, what are we doing with diplomacy with them? Do we have anybody doing that? Yeah, we have one person helping improve relations. I'm going to do that defensive pact with them. Sure, I'll do that. Peace with the Kelbrid Matrix. We need a bunch more influence. So the influence is being chewed up now in a number of pacts and commercial pacts and research agreements and things like that. What is this? Hostile fleets present where? Oh, right there. We sent these folks over here and said, hey, go take care of this little 245
System survey complete.
Cluster of ancient mining
Hostile
grounds.
fleet engaged.
Kapow, pow, pow. Kapow, pow, pow. Non-aggression pacts with them in the ship. There's a bunch of mega corporations in this playthrough, which is kind of impressive. Usually don't get that many all at once. So that's interesting. Alright, you're over here. The one thing I don't want anybody to do is leapfrog me. So I don't want them to leapfrog and get all this over here. Not gonna happen. We're going to build our empire. System capital complex. That'll help put a couple more people together. So happy together. Yeah, so Yep, so all my people are employed now.
System survey complete.
And we're doing pretty good on Empire Sprawl, which is nice. This planet is looking very good. It's focused. Things are being built. It's iridescent. Oops, and what do we have? Discovered a new archaeological site. We'll have to claim before we can do anything with that. Crystalline asteroids. The Hizzle system, Hizzle Majizzle, is home to an unusually dense asteroid belt, displaying some unique properties. Several of the larger asteroids are covered in crystalline outcroppings that would suggest the presence of extremely rich mineral deposits. However, long-range sensors are tracking sporadic movement from what appears to be several small objects, or possibly spacecraft, in the denser regions of the belt. We are unable to get a fix on them, but debris from at least 2 destroyed mining stations can be seen floating in space next to some of the larger asteroids. Something isn't right. Yeah, you think so? Maybe. Alright, we have this science ship down here who has gone all over the place and seen what he's going to see. The only thing, so what do I want to do? Do I want to put that person back up here researching stuff, or would I like to send them over here and maybe see some things? I'm going to send her back up to the glow. Somebody needs to be helping assist with research. Let's do that. Oh, we're maxed out minerals. That's just awesome. Is there stuff we can build? Stuff we can build, and what do we have? We still don't have crystales. We still don't have those. We could build strongholds. Every planet needs to have one of these. And we're going to need one on that planet for jobs. So let's start building those, because that'll get us some of our fleet power, and this will help us use up some of our minerals. Everybody gets one, whether they want it or not. It's the only way we can bump your naval capacity up to gargantuan numbers. It's a very nice planet over here, potentially habitable. 83%, like that. A couple more that we can terraform. There's a couple over here. There's an archaeological site over there. There's an archaeological site over there. That's nice. I like all of that. I might speed it up a little bit here. Non-aggression pact invitation from the Great Pava Hierarchy entered into the Sigan shipping commercial exchange people. The Sigans are people who like us. They're superior because their fleet power is overwhelming. So that's kind of cool.
Construction complete.
The Lippins are the ones that I wanted to start a federation with, but they're not there yet. Form federation. -23. Acceptance. Alright, what do we have here? Council election imminent. Commonwealth of the Glow. We are in the top 3, so that's excellent. Resolution has been passed. Form the Galactic Council. That's nice. Okay. And if we can get this unspent civic points, it would be nice. I'd like to be able to hold off on expansion for a little bit so that I could bump that number back up. And I could reform my government with the 3rd civic there. These guys down here. We have Council of the High Priesthood. Empty shells. Allowing for the replacement of organic life with robotic workers will displease them. Well, then you're just too bad. Up here's the ones we need to work on. All refugees welcome. Enclaves Incorporated, we're working on. Federated, New Contact, Multicultural Society, we're working on all of that. And for this guy here, free movement.
Research complete.
We could change that and make them a little happier. And then change it back in 10 years. But I really like having it the way it is. Mining subsidies, finally. Nice. Habitats could be really helpful for us. Ceramo metal armor. That's what I wish I could actually see the tree, because what we need is crystal.
System survey complete.
We need crystal factories. So, the galactic community has chosen a new council. That's we're part of that. That's nice. Here's our bureaucratic center. It's also very nicely focused. Oh, and two of our two money edicts came off. Edict. So there's all of those. Right now we got diplomatic grants because we're using an extra diplomat there. Experimental subspace navigation. Colony development speed is 6,000. It's cheap.
Construction
Let's get it,
complete.
because we're going to be colonizing some of these planets up here in a little bit. Maybe not even before this episode is over, but soon. I want to get up here and get these archaeological sites. Hey, continental world. Right here. Okay. What do we have? And this is a research one. Council emergency measure declared, the Guardian Angel Act. Alright. Go. So, they declared it an emergency act. It's the Guardian Angels Act. You can see it's diplomatic weight from fleet power. And this is the one that leads you down the... I think the peaceful resolution to get you to here. Demobilization Initiative. The militarized economy, economics policies banned. Diplomatic weight from fleet power minus 100. So they've got you set up to play only defensive wars and pacifist ethics attraction 100%. So we go in there and we're like, yeah, we'll oppose this. Everybody's going to vote for it anyway. So not much we can do to pass that. Minerals. Oh, hey, can we just buy some of these? I'd like to buy some of those. I'll do that by selling some of these. We buy some of this stuff. Because I need some of those. The Serene Zila Kingdom and the Kelvin Nexus have gone to war with each other, and good for them. Gene modification points. Habitability, pop growth, food from farmers. All this stuff is really nice. It's all stuff I want, including naval capacity. Habitability is cheap. Pop growth speed, though. Let's go get that. Okay, so we got... This is going to work on getting some people over there. I'm letting this construction ship sit here, because what I want to do is get this high enough to reform my government.
Research complete.
And it's not like we're pressed right now. Minerals, that's nice. Destroyer build speed. Space torpedoes, not as big of a deal. I'll take the minerals from miners right now. Because what I want to do is run out here and get that archaeological site, and then we'll run up this way and get Curator Order incorporated for more faction influence gain. In fact, let's just... We're going to send him over there. It's going to take him a while to get over there, so it uses 67 influence right now. So he's going to run over here and do this. It's 2 systems, and that also has a black hole, which is really great. There's a bunch of black holes up here. It's awesome for building the matter decompressor later, so that's great. But in 2 systems, we can get this, and that makes this faction down here happier. Enclaves Incorporated, which will please the Xeno Awareness Observatory, and that'll help us earn a little more than what we're getting right now. So a tiny little bit. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. So here's the thing. I got an archaeological site there and one over there. I don't want to send him all the way back. So what I think, why don't you do this? Survey that system for now. I'm going to send this one to explore a little bit, and then I'm going to have it close by so it can come back and get this archaeological site. Yeah, so that I have the upkeep is 1 crystal, which is bad, but if we end up needing this, Now I can raise some of these buildings up.
System survey complete.
And we have this building now, the mineral purification plant, so we can put that on these. This 4 jobs is going to need, but it'll pull a clerk up to do that. So that's... I built 2 of these strongholds there. Dummy. I'm just a dummy sometimes. That's
Incoming transmission.
Non-aggression pact invitation from the Serene Zila Kingdom. It's not that I don't want to go to war with them. It's just that I think that non-aggression pacts cost you, and I don't want to spend any more on it. The Serene Zila Kingdom's at 408, and they're fine. And they're inferior, and they actually have fleet power that's inferior. And they're way down here. I mean, they're so far away that it just... Kilbert Matrix is probably going to eat them for lunch. And Relic activation is available, but we're not going to spend that. It's kind of no reason to. We're doing really good on alloys and things of that nature. Election to elect a new president. We're just going to get who we get. Ritvik Deshmukh is the current one's age 72. Nawu is 52. Busy surveying. We'll see who wins that. New ruler mandate. Yu Cheng won. And she is charismatic, so she has a cheaper edict cost and a longer edict duration. That's the nice part. And monthly minerals plus 10, so that's alright. When we reform this government, what am I going to want to do here? Functional architecture.
System survey complete.
Meritocracy. Mining guilds is always nice. There's nothing there that... Beacon of Liberty. Monthly unity. I might grab that.
Research complete.
Bureaucrats produce 1 unity and 1 stability. I might do that too. Byzantine bureaucracy.
System survey complete.
Alright. Over here. What's cheap? X-ray laser, auxiliary fire control,
complete.
Improved reactor, a bunch of stuff. Put Mr. Physics Man on the job. Tell him, hey, we got money, so let's spend some. Let's invest it in these things. The glow is over here saying, hey, I have peoples that uh-oh, who died? Admiral died. Oh, that's fine. Do I want to spend this last slot on something? I guess. Just put research down. We'll rearrange if we need something else. Alright, what do we have? Enforcers reduce crime. Capital buildings provide additional housing. I did some math the other day. And I want to... It's going to be a part of the new Planetary Management Guide for 3.0 on... the research complex, the bonus building for research labs. And
research complete.
I ran some numbers and then I did some actual experimentation with taking that building, you know, how many research buildings you had on a planet and putting the research complex there, or switching it up at the lab. And what it came to is that 15% bonus is
Colonization in
is
progress.
not useful, and you are to a large, you're just better off putting straight up research down, because the way the numbers are now, you're just better at putting this down and putting 2 researcher jobs to work. And the only place that it seemed like it would make a mathematical difference in your favor was on the ring worlds, and even then it seemed like instead of wasting a building slot on the 15% thing, you were better off still just putting down a research lab. So I was like, They might need to bump that up to 25% or more to make it worthwhile to put down. $337 minerals a month. That's nice. Yeah, these guys have tons of...
Research complete.
See, so we're kind of locked in. These guys over here, they're our friends, and there's only one way in and out with them. The Soren Shipping Alliance is who... they're friends with us, and I'd like to have some of their space. So right now it's a very peaceful game. It's just with a bunch of merchants around us, and it seems like the more hostile ones ended up on the other side of the galaxy, which is not something that happens very often for me. I can build some more ships here. I can't put them in any more in this fleet though, so I kind of gotta wait for that. Got some more minerals. Can always sell some of those and be doing this kind of a thing, buying. For that rainy day when you're gonna need them. Don't feel like setting up automated trades just yet.
Ships upgraded.
Ships upgraded. How big are you now? You're 3,500, which is not significant yet. It's not enough for me to go in there and take these guys on. It's close. And we'd have to switch them all over to mining drone tech to do, which we could. We don't have different versions of those like this. In order to do a mining drone version of it, you'd want to do this. Plasma throwers. And you'd want as many shields as you could get. To get good. So if you do this destroyer mining and you switch it and say ship fire rate 5% chance to hit. Advance. Say that. So that's the mining one. And if we go to the cruiser and make a cruiser version of this. Ship. And it says, yeah, I don't have enough power for all that.
Research complete.
In fact, you don't even need that one. So this is cruiser, mining, save. So we could do that. Oh, plasma accelerator. Because then if we went over here and did this in the fleet manager and said, change all of these to mining class for 631. And then when my command limit gets a little bigger, we'll make a fleet and we'll go in here and crush these guys. Hey, what are we doing over here? I thought... What do we have going on here? Didn't we try to colonize this? Elnath?
Research complete.
Thought we did that a while ago. Oh, this is Eurus. This is the one we colonized. Eurus. Hey, Eurus is colonized. Awesome. Okay. I missed it somehow. Robot assembly plants. Robots unify. It's got all these pretty generator districts. So. Oh yeah, and this was going to be a research lab place. This one, on the other hand, has no special features, so it might end up being bureaucracy. What do we have there? Synthetic crystal plants. Thank you. Okay. Apparently we're going to need those because the galaxy is not going to provide them with us. provide us with them. If I could speak, that would be one thing. Hey, can you just go over here and survey that system? Start showing me what the rest of that looks like. Yeah, because what's it cost to do this reform government thing? 250. So, monthly unity plus 15% would be nice to get us through our traditions faster. Bureaucrats provide 1 unity and 1 stability.
Ships upgraded.
Free haven. Functional architecture. I like this Beacon of Liberty thing. I'm going to do that. So that's done. Earthquake on Eurus. Ooh, too bad. So you're going to build this. Earthquake damage report. The recent earthquake which shook our colony on Eurus has caused a large sinkhole to open. Whatever once occupied that spot is now deep underground. That's a shame. That's a darn shame. This is a research planet. Doesn't have any need for jobs though. This planet is going to need some jobs. Let's do that and unlock it. Peace between the Second Ship and Alliance and our nearest neighbors. These guys are going to form a federation, and it's going to be some kind of commercial pact federation. You can... Here's the Jesenics. Form federation. You can go in here and see they're going to form like a trade league. Requires you to either be a Megacorp or have the Merchant Guild Civic. They're going to form this without us. Galactic Union. Ready to cooperate and deal with that? I like the research cooperative ones, but one must be true. Has the materialist ethic, fanatic materialist ethic, or has machine intelligence. Sorry, that's not us, so we can't do that. Marshall, we can't do an hegemony, so we can just do a Galactic Union. That's it. I see there. Establish an embassy. Yeah, so request to become subsidiary. No. But forming a federation, yeah. So the research cooperative requires you to be materialist. There's a Leviathan. Or fanatic materialist, or be a machine intelligence. I did not know that. That's cool to know, though. And the Trade League, of course, requires you to be Megacorp or have merchant guilds. So Galactic Union. Okay. And they're what? Minus 37 to accept it. And so that's the Jesenics. And then the Lipians are also near us. Former Federation, they're at minus 21. So we just have to keep going on. And then I think the Lipians, we have a spy network. Extort favors. Acquire asset. We don't have an asset? Launch a campaign to find an asset there. And do we have a spy network for the Jesenics? We do not. So, what are my other ones do? Busy improving relations, building a spy network with the Lipins, busy building a spy network with the Kelberd Matrix. That's the other one, because we need their bad guys. So the Kelberd Matrix, yeah. Listen, you gotta be gathering. We have money night. You need to just gather all the time. You need to be getting us info. Ascension perk is available to... Can we get the one we want now? Engineered evolution, that's the one I want. Modify species project cost. Unlocks the building for clone vats. Cha-ching. Xenocompatibility is always nice. Immigration pull plus 33% allows crossbreeding between different species living on the same planet, granting 20% bonus to pop growth speed on any owned planet with at least 2 different species. Additionally, crossbreeding will result in the creation of half species that take their portrait for one of the parent species but get a mix of traits plus 1 maximum trait points. I like that, so I'm just going to do it. I'm just kind of somewhat flying by the seat of my pants on this one. Migration treaty broken between those two merchant sorts. Let's see. Defense, platform, hull, hit points, or afterburners. Punch it, Chewie. Okay. So the collective waste management thing. Oh, so did yeah, the Guardian Angel Act passed. We knew it was. We were the only one opposing it. Leveraged profiteering, diplomatic weight from economy. Disavow. So leveraged profiteering. Apprehended by Hunter Seeker drones. The Kelbid Matrix has just been alerted to our presence. It seems we lack sufficient intelligence on the local area, and our operatives have earned the attention of local Hunter Seeker drones. Operation Gather Information is not truly jeopardized yet, but Spy Master Tien requires speedy assistance. We must trust in diplomacy. The event diplomatic solution happens in 4 days. Delve into the secrets of the Kelbid. Oh yeah, we should do that. That's 38 months now. That's reasonable. A diplomatic solution. Spymaster Tien and his colleagues have smoothed over our operatives' awkward intrusion in the Kelbid Matrix. It's possible that in private, the Kelbid Matrix sees our excuses for the pack of lies that they are. As far as an outward appearance they are concerned, however, we are considered to be in the clear. Yeah, so. Way to go, dummy. That's the one thing I'm finding out with the espionage system is that they're all incompetent. That's been my experience with it so far. There's a lot of incompetence going on. So I guess if you like incompetence, that's one reason to engage with it. Alright, we're gonna go make these guys part of us. Okay, and we have science ships over here.
Research complete.
Alright, so Confidence Waivers. A group of auxiliary operatives in the Kelbid Matrixes begin shying away from their assigned tasks. The risks are too great. Cut them loose. Wait a minute, hold on. Before we do that, what's the Kelbid Matrix look like? They're equivalent and their fleet power is superior. And they're way over on the other side of the galaxy. So, because of that, let's see what their insights we can get. Oh, I should have looked at those numbers. Panicked operatives! They reacted with horror upon learning the truth of their once intangible suspicions. Spymaster Tien revealed only a glimpse of the bigger picture to them, but it was sufficient to disrupt our supply lines. Our ability to subvert Kelbid encryption is reduced for a time. Curses! Okay. Research complexes. Yes. Alright, you're going over there, because it's going to be one of the next... I only really... Yeah, he's over here doing this and he found... Oh, Automated Dreadnought is there. That's fun. And a couple of planets. Those are always nice. Continental World, Tropical World. Those are nice. Those guys aren't going to get that. Let's look at technology. Unlocks feature habitability modification. Get that done because I want to get my fleet command limit bigger. I want to build a bigger fleet and go over here and curb stomp those guys. So this is potentially habitable. This should be... Hey, there it is. I was like, where is it? I know I did it this time. I didn't get the planet wrong. Espionage operation event. Our operatives have completed their information gathering operation and sent a dossier. Infiltration level changes by -5. Gather information modifier to 420 months. Okay, so...
Construction complete.
There, so that should make those guys happier. And you can scroll down here and see that. And they're like, hey, look, Enclaves Incorporated. So they're going to give us a little bit more juice every month there. Kind of nice. Hey, what are you doing? There's one way up here, isn't there? I want to go research that anomaly. Oh yeah, look, oh my goodness, we're doing so good here. Okay, let's just do this. I should start automating some of these trades, I guess, would be the thing to do. Let's do that.
Construction complete.
let's sell every month about 200 minerals, and let's sell half of our stores of that, and then let's do some buying. Let's buy like crystals. Let's see what this turns out to be like at the end of the month. Okay, so you're done there. Now I want you to come way over here, because the first closest archaeological site we can get to is over there, and plus there's a habitable planet over there, and then there's another one that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for that one. 1, 2, 3 for this one, and you get to a habitable planet sooner. So we'll send him over there, even though sooner is relative because he's got to fly all the way across.
Research complete.
Hyperdrive transit hub. Okay, show me naval, not naval capacity. Building slots, colony development speed. Okay. Oh geez, Gene Warrior Army. Nice stuff. I want that building slot. You guys are about to go colonize that. Eurus, how are you doing? Eurus is a frontier sector, and it's going to have this other planet. But here's the thing. Oh yeah, okay. There's also a green planet right there. What are you doing? You're moving. Okay, because I do want to get those archaeology sites done. Do I have another? I do. It's right there. Okay, head up here. I want you to go there. He's going to go grab this planet here. We're just going to start colonizing all of this. But I don't want to get a governor yet here, because I'm going to put a governor here in Ineth. Then Ineth will grab Eurus, and it'll also be able to grab this one up here, because it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It might be able to grab that one. Maybe. If they would have moved that planet over to there, it'd been better off. So I'm just going to wait. Eurus doesn't need a governor yet. And it's still set up as a colony because it's got 4 people. We have access to clone vats now. Monthly organic pop assembly +3. No, organic and mechanical pop assembly are mutually exclusive and do not stack. But that's fine, because this is just from Pop Jobs 2. So this is like having a clone vat here is basically like having a robot assembly plant. Jobs piece production +2, pop assembly +3. So I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to say do this. Peace between the Serene Zila Kingdom and the Calibrated Matrix, and then over here at Etrabani, they're saying, "Hey, we've got jobs, and no more housing." Okay, fix some of that for you guys. That'll give you a clerk job. So this science ship is just going to sit there and wait. Actually, it's going to sit right there and wait. Knowing that it's going to have a job here really soon and be able to play the archaeology game. The collective waste management passed, and now we're in recess. Minor economic sanctions for empires that are announced. Just support all of those if you want to be a part of the Galactic Council, and just hope that it's not you that ends up. Enable council veto power. Sure. Ban the organic slave trade. We're going to abstain. There's not been any of that anyway. There's been no slaves on the market. We haven't seen the messages come across. We can also buy like gases and buy some of those. So we need the one that says we did. Enforcers reduce crime, but we don't have any enforcers on a lot of places. Capital buildings and housing buildings provide 1 housing each. Yes, let's grab that.
Colony established.
Excellent, and now we're over our limit, so let's fix that. Instead of building the city district first, why don't you put this person to work? You guys can be a colony. We're going to give you a sector. We're going to give you a leader. Hopefully somebody who's building, like this person. Minus 10% build speed. That's nice.
Research complete.
And then you can get some robots going. You got tons of this generator district stuff, so let's do that. It's got 20 slots, and this is 12, 13. We're going to be able to put both of these on here, so I want to do that. Research. Wormhole travel. I would like to know very much where that wormhole goes. Food. We've been selling some of it. Oh, no, we've been buying some of it. Okay.
Construction complete.
Oh, look. A bunch of people became unemployed. Yeah, so what I'd like to do is just move people around, but it costs us influence. We don't have a lot right now while we're trying to expand. So since this number is so low right now, I'm going to go to resettlement and say prohibited. It's going to make these people happier. These ones right here. Galactic Emancipation Wash, free movement. So now they get what they want. They're at 128 and 93 for these two. So that bumps us up for influence growth. And then what we'll do is start doing some raising of buildings. Like this. We're going to need more bureaucracy here. That research just finished, which opened up that building slot 1 on every single planet because of this, building slots. +1. Diplomatic weight, 10%. So, I want to get that right now. Because as you noticed, we went from being in second place to third place. I'm sure because of some of the resolutions that have been passed, causing diplomatic weight to go up for this guy and causing him to leapfrog us. So, we need our diplomatic weight to go up on this planet. And it certainly, we're behind on Empire Sprawl anyway. So let's get bureaucracy. And then every planet is going to... We're going to see if the math works out. Such that we're going to put one planet, one refinery on every planet. So... every third planet will get a crystal plant. Every third planet will get a gas extraction well. And every third planet will get the moats. So on this one, I'm going to put crystal plant. On this one, we'll do gas extraction wells. Where are they? We don't have them yet? We don't know how to make those yet? Oh, how surprising. Okay. You guys can have a chemical plant then. And then let's see how that does. This planet, it's got the thing right here. It's got the energy grid, so just give it some more of that. And here, this planet's building a couple of things. Again, it's kind of just getting started. I want to go for admin. Let's see about that. Eurus has its growth here now. And it's got a little criming going on, which is something that starts happening. I think maybe because it's so far away from... I feel like there's some hidden code in the system, and one of the things is the crime goes up when they're further away from the home world. This is my brain saying that. So I'm going to give them a precinct house. An armed vessel discovered in orbit is abandoned military spacecraft. Send a science crew to the lab. This is going to be a generator, so we'll do that. And then we'll build a few things ahead of time, like we're doing on that one. And let's see. Delve into the secret of Cyberx 19 months. Van Labs is available. Track, go to. Where's that guy? right there. Research the project in Zvan Labs. Alright, what are you doing? You're building. Good. You're about to get on that planet there. That's nice. You're doing nothing. Okay. Eurus has got all this trade that we can't really collect because we don't have the star bases to keep this path free of pirates. So that's and this guy's no orders. Okay, hold on. Here's what you're at 113. Okay. Go over here. Who's this? The Great Inari Empire. Minus 70. They have 12 planets. Okay, so let's go back to Calvert Matrix. Espionage. Can we get an asset? Can you guys manage it this time? Or are you going to be incompetent every single time? Because that would be troublesome. Let's see, and what are you guys with your tech? So if we upgrade you, 10 ships will be upgraded. It's the cruisers that can be upgraded. I get you an admiral for what? Evasion and sublight speed. Since we have mostly corvettes or ship weapon damage, 5%.
Construction complete.
Grab this guy for the weapon damage. Contact lost. Spy master. Silently cancel this operation. Any unspent assets will not be consumed. Our chances of success depend on the target's encryption level. What is their encryption level? This is their intel. They're probably ahead of us. Because what? This is our infiltration level. Encryption, decryption. Let's see. What do we know about them? Nothing. Their tech level's inferior. And what? This is our infiltration level. We don't know what their encryption level is. Find our operatives and let's see what happens. Get those planets. Get this planet. Contact reestablished. Hey, that's promising.
Ships upgraded.
Senate floor is in session. An operative resurfaces. Ready an extraction team. Alright. This is going to be nice when it's all ours. This is going to look really beautiful. The Phantom Operative. The clandestine strike team we sent into the Lippian Imperium have returned with great haste. It seems there never was a disavowed agent. Ooh. Instead, what the team found was subtle evidence of a plot to expose our clandestine operations. Ooh. Well, that isn't interesting. Administration office is going to put 2 people to work right away. And those edicts came off. I was like seeing people go to work though. They go from 2 to 0. Boink. That's always a beautiful thing.
Project complete.
Straight cash, homie. Alright, Invisible Death. Scientists returned to Zvan Labs. Spooky. Alright. So with the Zvan Labs, they found out that it was a bad deal. let's see. That much
Construction
influence.
complete.
Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend it right here on this because I want to get that archaeology site going. And now we have this planet. 80% Savannah world. It looks like it's going to be an industrial world, so we can use one of these two species or any of these species. I'd like to use somebody that doesn't have a negative trait. Leader lifespan. Unity from jobs. Yes, please. Go, my friends. Go, go, go. Down here, just in case, we should start getting that built. Not being at war with people creates a lot less pressure. Boy. Eurus would be a good choke point. Be a brilliant choke point, actually, because it's got a planet and you can just get it all secure with lots of troops and make it hard for anybody to get by it. Apprehended by Hunter Seeker drones, the Kelvin Matrix has just been alerted to our presence. Ooh. One of a 100% chance the Commonwealth of the Glow, the event snuffed out happens. Snuffed out. 100% chance. Snuffed out. Spy Master reports that our team is near the Kelvin Matrix, missing a number of checkpoints. Operation Acquire Asset may be rescued if we can successfully cover our tracks, pitting our code breaking against that Kelvin Matrix. Make it so. There's a medium to low chance our actions will go unnoticed, depending on our target's encryption. Give me the asset. Give it to me. You punk. Operation Exposed. Our worst fears came to pass. The recent loss of the operatives in the Kelvin Matrix exposed large parts of the Operation Commonwealth of the Globe. All our spy networks are carefully arranged so that under normal circumstances only very flimsy evidence could ever implicate us in the covert activities we carry out. However, in this instance, we cannot be entirely sure what intel may have been given away, nor can we know how the Kelbrid might choose to respond. So, incompetent. Not incontinent, just incompetent. Almost the same. It's a shit show either way. Shh, don't tell YouTube about that. I have to laugh. You know, I've had a few rants. Sure, I've had a few rants in my YouTube career. It's like 3 years on now. And I'm not proud of those. And I try not to do that. I try to keep this civil. But YouTube, when it comes to monetization options, only has like 3 options. And sorry about that. That's my ring smacking the desk. It's really loud, I'm sure, on that microphone. And one of the options, the first and lowest option is frequent use of cursing. It's like, no, I'm not even on that level for this video. No. I want a level below that, like no cursing. But YouTube doesn't give me that option. So, a gamer not freaking out. I'll leave that stuff to Angry Joe because he's good at it.
Special project complete.
Secrets of the Cyberx. We have successfully managed to integrate the Cyberx artifacts into our research processes. Their insights into megastructure engineering will greatly aid our own, and this is cool. Research option gain, mega engineering. Yes! Megastructure build speed. Yeah, so if we go into technology, mega engineering. Whatever we were working on. Oh, yeah, I love this. We will study this.
Situation log updated.
That's really expensive. We're going to finish this, but now we have mega engineering. And because if we do that, then we can go over here to the Cyberx Alpha and we can start doing this. Which would be really good because we actually have both the things we need, alloys and money to do that. So, naval capacity. Base intel level and an admin capacity. I'd kind of like those. Crime and amenities. I want that. Because we're starting to get a little bit of crime going on some planets. And I don't want that to go on. I'd like to be able to use this slot for something else.
Research complete.
Wormhole travel. Alright. Hot diggity dog. Experimental subspace navigation. That may be necessary. Alright, give me a science ship that's doing nothing. This guy. Where's the wormhole at? It's right there. You. Tell me where this goes. And then we're gonna ramp this thing up. Disruption field generator. Shield hit points for the enemy.
Construction complete.
I think that would be a good idea. And upgrade it to a Star Fortress. Let's start upgrading these because some of them can be upgraded now, which would be nice.
Construction
We have the Star Fortress. Communication jammer, subspace speed and combat disengagement chance. That's help them not get by you. Or you can do shield. Now, if they get around the shields minus hit point ones if they just aren't using shields. I feel like subtracting that is pretty good, but this could also be good. Put that one on there. Alright, you have done a valiant job of getting this ready. So you can excavate the site. You can do this. Mining, do all of that. And we're at 85. Why do they call him 85? Because some of the guys got to look at his paperwork when he came in, and that was his IQ. If you know what movie that's from, those lines, you can drop it down in the comment section below. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in Winkward. The wormhole in Trizem has been explored. It connects to the Senopel system. In Winkward. Where's... Oh, way down here. So this is... We don't have anybody to do this, though. Everybody's too busy. Busy improving their relations with the Soren Shipping Alliance, with the Serene Zila Kingdom. You know... I'm gonna switch this guy up here and we're gonna do it. The Sigan Alliance thing. So this is what? This is the Great Pavo Hierarchy, and they have like one planet. Oh, they got 7 now. Okay, good for them. Alright, we're definitely gonna want to take Great Pavo there. And Great Pavo... What are they? They're not liking us. They're at 56. So when the guy gets done doing the research, doing this code breaking, the first contact, we'll put him on the Great Pavo so we can be friends with them. And what do we have over here that we're not? What's on the Senate floor right now? Leveraged privateering. Same thing. Diplomatic weight from economy. We like that. Change council size to 4. No. We'll oppose that. Minor research sanctions. We'll always support sanctions because we want to be...
Construction complete.
We want the Galactic Council to work for us. Charter of Workers' Rights. I gotta get that up there. Come on, guys. Oh, can I emergency measure this? I can't. I need a bunch of influence to do that, I'm sure. I don't have any favors to call in. So here is this planet which says, hey, what else you want to put down? This is a research planet. Okay, space automata. Keep figuring it out there, buddy. Liberty Prime. How are we doing with secondary resources? We're not making any of them. We're buying them. So that's a little bit problematic. Given that the rate at which this planet's pops are going up, I think what we can safely do is replace these guys. Because, yeah. And then we'll raise this one up. This guy's a bureaucracy, and we're in really good shape for being able to take over huge chunks of the galaxy now, which is nice.
Research complete.
So on this particular planet, what I might do is put a Tocthon monument down. We need a little bit more of that. A little bit more of the Unity to buy those things faster. Mining station output 15% is really nice. I want this. How long is this going to take? 128 months. I want it. I'm going to forego everything else right now to go get that. This is done, so we can say go colonize that at 80% with the Ocean World guys, which is great. We lost an envoy. The ancient mining drones.
An alien empire has established communications.
Ancient mining drones. Wow. So now we can go back over to Great Pavlo Hierarchy. So improve relations with this free person who got done with that job and who got us more ancient mining drones. Over here, this is 4.2k now. I feel like we're almost ready to go charging in here, because
research complete.
It still could be kind of touch and go there. Gene Warrior Army fleet command limit. That's what I wanted, because now I can make a bigger fleet and then we can go squash those guys for sure. I like that. I like that plan. Oh, jeez, wow, whoa! A whole hour just disappeared on me like that, like lightning. Wow, that's fantastic. Folks, thanks for hanging out with me on this one. Jeez, it just like blew by. Wow. Oh, my gosh, so much fun. Okay, it's been a good day for me. For those of you who stick around to the end of the episode like this, I made lasagna for the first time in like probably 12 years. And the reason for that is because a decade ago, I married my second wife, the wife with the restaurant, who you all know about. And she's I'll tell you what my wife's body style is like. Do you remember Linda Hamilton in Terminator 2? How she was kind of thin and bony and ripped? Like, she worked out a lot for Terminator 2 to be Sarah, that version of Sarah Connor. That's pretty much what my wife's body style is. She's been a workout person and a yoga person and a not overeater person for her whole adult life. So me making lasagna isn't something that happens. Because who's going to eat it? Just me. But she, in the process of closing the restaurant, she had a whole bunch of food that was going to go to waste. So she brought some of it home. So she brought things like big bags of mozzarella cheese home that she used on her pizzas, which is wonderful. And things like, really nice tomato sauce that she used on her pizza and stuff like that. And pretty soon I have almost everything I need to make lasagna. I'm just missing I'm missing lasagna noodles. So since she brought all this stuff home because she didn't want to go to waste, and it's not the kind of stuff that she's going to eat, then I was like, well, I'm just going to make lasagna then. And I did, and it was wonderful. It's wonderful. And now it's sitting in the refrigerator, and I'm going to be eating on it all week. But it's divine. It's one of my favorite foods. Pizza's number one for sure, but oh my god, I love lasagna. It's so good. So it's been my day playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, which I'm really liking. I want to talk more about on a different episode, and then making lasagna. And now it's a weekend as I'm recording this, and I realize I'm not going to get the whole series done before the LEM update drops, but I'll do my best to get a bunch of this out there. And so I'm going to have a drink now, and I'm going to record the next episode because I can do that. I'll see y'all on the next one. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.